I'll show you a couple less common pieces today. The Marx B&O diesels in this, like this, are pretty common in your 7-inch sets, tin sets. But this one's not with a 7-inch, and this came as a box set. This is in the 3/16 scale cars, and it has what we call the tall trucks, the high D trucks. I've actually been wanting one of these sets for quite a while, and I just acquired this one from Canada. Very happy to get it. Another unusual feature of it, keeping it in the slightly less common range, and that's the motor in this is a really nice double reduction motor instead of the normal single reduction motor. So this thing runs real smooth. And also another new arrival. This is British Marx, and I actually got this one from England. Pretty hard to find here in the United States, and then from what I understand they're not immensely common even in England, but not enough to say they're rare. This one's in beautiful condition except for the other side. There's a door missing on that car. Really nice set. Common thing with the British sets is, if you notice, there's no side rods, and apparently that was pretty much the standard. And nothing unusual here for the most part. It's a late K-line, actually probably one of the earliest K-line by Lionel pieces, New York Central Pacific, which I kind of favor because they are derived from Marx 333s. What makes it a little bit different is the tender on here, and that's the tender shell that came with it, but I swapped the innards out with another tender, so this one has rail sounds in it instead of an air whistle. But the fun part is these coaches. These were made by U&R Manufacturing from about 1949 through about 1951. In all the variations that they made, they only made roughly 5,000 pieces. They use Lionel Jr. trucks and wheels, and Thomas Industries fixed couplers. One of the unusual features about the way they made them, they're made out of I believe it's aluminum because they're very lightweight. You'll see there's no screws or anything that hold them together. And what they do is, you got the floor pan with these panels that come up that are attached to the base, and then this part, the shell is folded around and shaped, but everything is held on with the handrails at each end. The handrails go through here and go into a lip in here, and then are bent over. To get inside the shell and bend over the handrails to lock it all in place is a very ingenious design. They've got a big hole in the bottom, and then go in there with a pair of pliers or needle noses or whatever they use to bend the wires. But they made the trucks mount basically by putting them on a conduit plug. You find these plugs in the hardware store. Very ingenious, simple way of allowing them to assemble something with a minimum number of pieces.